The #1 commit coming out of high school, Joey Spallina, has lived up to the hype. In his first 2 years at Syracuse, he's racked up 156 points in 33 games. In his freshman campaign, he took home ACC Rookie of the Year, and as a sophomore, was named a third-team All-American. I consider him the best player in the post in college lacrosse. He can shoot around and through nearly every defender, no matter how big or strong they are. Every time he rounds the crease, he's able to find free hands for a shot in creative ways. His post-up BTB shot is now a common staple in many other players' games. When I watch Spallina play, it's hard to find what the defenders should be doing differently. Their positioning is nearly always perfect, yet Spallina finds a way to put the ball in the back of the net. Take a look at this clip of Spallina posting up on Brower. As Spallina drives up from X, all his teammates clear out and give him space. They don't want any easy double teams coming for Spallina in the post. When Brower comes in this V-hold, Spallina knows he has a huge opportunity. In this position, Spallina wants to shift Brower's stick and hips away from the top side. By switching back to his right and driving towards the cage, he forces Brower to move his positioning downfield with his stick. Now Spallina has free hands and open space for the BTB shot. The key here in this matchup was getting Brower to shift his stick and hips slightly downfield to give space for Spallina's BTB. While his post-up style is a staple of Spallina's game, he also has an amazing ability to bounce away from pressure and get free hands. Take a look at this clip against High Point. Spallina is driving up with his defender and has a nice cushion between them. The key here is when Spallina decides to make contact. He waits until GLE. This gives him opportunities to shoot once he makes contact. If he were to make it earlier, he wouldn't be able to do anything with it. The second key here is using the contact to his advantage. Take a look at the defender. He's ready to brace for contact and wants to drive Spallina out. Knowing this, Spallina is going to use this contact to get free space. As soon as he feels the defender driving out, he doesn't fight it, he bounces out with it. This gives him free hands for the shot. If you're a bigger attackman, you need to study this. Take a look at this example of Spallina using contact to get free hands. Spallina has his man hung above the cage. This is a great time to use contact to bounce away from pressure. As an attackman, you can come at your standstill defender with a lot of speed and put them on their heels. As Spallina drives up and is about to initiate contact, I want you to look at where he focuses. He's driving his shoulder into the defender's top foot. The pole has the least amount of leverage here, and this gives Spallina topside positioning. By targeting the defender's top foot, he gets his hips completely open, giving Spallina room for the shot. Again, he used the momentum from the contact to bounce away for the shot. While it may seem effortless on the field, Spallina has spent thousands of hours by himself training. The mark of a great player is the work that they do when no one is watching. Yet it can be hard as a player to find drills that actually work. That's why we created the GLE Blueprint. As of today, this plug-and-play system has 28% of its users committed to D1 schools. The GLE Blueprint eliminates the guesswork, so all you have to do is follow it. Check the link in the description to join that 28%. Let's get back to the video. While Spallina is great at using his body for contact, he also has an amazing ability to use his body language to his advantage. Take a look at this clip. Spallina had the defender hung so the goalie comes out to pressure him. After the contact, Spallina rolls away with his head up. He knows if he can find an open man, it's a near guaranteed goal. His posture and stick are both up. This makes the goalie and pole expect a pass. All Spallina does is throw a subtle fake and it freezes both of them. Again, the reason this fake worked so well is because of his initial body positioning. You don't need large dramatic fakes. 90% of selling it is in your body language. After freezing them up, he rounds the cage and scores. While Spallina mainly operates from X, he can also score from up top. Take a look at this clip for his high point. Spallina is up on the high wing and has a pick to his right. Take a look at the off-ball defender. He's sitting far back away from the pick. This is the indication that the defender doesn't want to switch. This means if Spallina can get him hung on the pick, he will get free hands. He does exactly that by attacking the outside shoulder of the pick, giving the defender barely any room to make it through. As he's sweeping, he hits this critical point in the dodge. It's obvious there's no hot slide in sight, but this adjacent defender can still help in. This means Spallina wants to dodge away from that pressure. To do that, he shifts his dodging angle and knifes straight into the defense. He knows the pressure is coming, so he tucks his stick and waits for the contact. Once he feels it, he knows he has free hands to shoot and score. Spallina's game is extremely dynamic, and I know he'll continue to dominate in 2024. If you want to play like Spallina, check the link in the description to start your path to greatness with the GLE Blueprint. Thank you so much for watching.